All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with vitamin C and superfruit acerola. My name's Will DeFreeze. To my right, David, the king of Cabo San Lucas, Ruff.
Buenos dias, ragazzi.
You can't combine those, man.
Good morning, boys.
Hello, David. Welcome
I'm not
back.
the king of Cabo, but they were calling me Jeff Bezos. They said, how was space?
Wow, really?
I said, space was a movie. It was a film, eh?
Espacio.
Hi, I'm happy to be back.
Jeff Bezos.
That's what they were calling me.
That's because you were... Never mind. I don't know where I was going with that.
He was spending pesos, dumbass.
No, and I was
You
going to
say
say,
'cause
like...
I'm balding.
No, what? What are you talking
You
about?
can say it. I'm balding.
What does that have to do with pesos?
Jeff Bezos is completely bald.
No, I was going to say, like, if you are the Jeff Bezos version of Jeff Bezos, it means, like, you're just dropping pesos. Like, you don't have the money he does. Like, you're like the broke boy version.
Why are you going to do the peso like that?
You're like the broke boy version.
You saying the peso is a broke boy currency?
I'm not at all. Not at all.
Why don't you check that exchange rate? I don't really know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Trying to do peso to dollar conversions in real time is
It's
just
tough.
a real tough thing for me.
yeah.
I'm not a good on-the-spot math problem guy. You give me a pen and a TI-81, I'm going to fuck it up, some X and Y axis stuff, and then I might play like Tetris on the
Dude.
thing later.
Motherfuckers are forgetting that y equals mx plus b.
No one's
Dude, that's the
forgetting that.
Pythagorean theorem, isn't
Dude,
it?
A squared plus B squared.
did you see PEMDAS trending the other day?
Who?
PEMDAS, dude.
I saw
Are you not
15
familiar
trending.
with PEMDAS?
I just saw Pin 15 trending.
Do you even know what PEMDAS means?
No.
Dude,
Dylan just
come
took my joke.
on. Yeah, he did. Kind
that
of like
what-
he took my line
Did
during
you
the
just say
Bird
that?
Dogs read, and then got put on national television for it all the time.
Oh, and Will, kind of like how I just took your caption and hit a gram.
Wow.
I just mashed the button.
Dave, did you get a
Wow.
surplus of likes the day after you posted your last Instagram? Because
No, not
I
at all.
implored people on the podcast to go like it, and I feel like I should get credit for some of those likes that you received.
No, you
retroactively.
did. I had fun listening to that pod on the plane ride back because you did a good job of not like begging people to go look at my post or like it, but you did enough to where they had to look. They had to do it.
There was one guy that did comment and said that he was there because of me, and I felt pretty happy about that.
Dave, I understand wanting to put the first slide first, seeing as how your wife is in the picture with you, and it's just a better representation of your trip. But the fourth one is
heat.
absolute heat. Oh,
I know.
my God. Looks like you just bought like 1,000 keys of
That's the one where they were like, dude, there goes Jeff Bezos.
yeah, exactly. Are you kidding?
Jeff Bezos.
Look at this fucking guy.
What?
Nothing.
This
I
guy-
just
this
I
guy-
feel bad. Like it's kind of when like something bad happens to a squad member and like everything you talk to them about, like you just feel kind of bad. Like it's just kind of like a dark cloud hovering over their head. That's how I feel about Dylan right now when it comes to you going to Cabo.
Are you
'cause
kidding?
You just
Are you
swatted
kidding?
him out of the gym.
I crushed Cabo.
We'll get to Cabo in a
it's
little
not
bit.
a battle. Dylan had a nice Cabo trip.
I had an excellent Cabo trip.
Dylan, how old is the T-shirt that you're currently wearing right now?
I've had this for probably. I ripped off a thread that was loose on the way in. Actually, I don't know, 15 to 15 years
What
probably.
shirt is that? Stand up.
You can tell it's an old shirt. You're
Oh,
doing
dude.
vintage tees today.
He's been to Lukenbach, man.
Oh, dude, that's so fucking tight.
Population 2 or 7, something like that. Under 10. This is a dope shirt.
Is Lukenbach one of the more overrated Texas things to do? Like you go and you're like, oh man,
It takes
Lukenbach.
you 3 minutes to see the whole town. I mean, it's cool. It's cool because of
It takes you what?
the big names that have gone through there. You know what I'm saying? It's a dope little situation, but there's not a whole lot there.
Never been. Probably never gonna go. Don't care.
Dude, everybody's somebody in Lukenbach. That's the thing about it. That's what it says on the back.
Dude,
of the
Willie,
shirt.
Waylon, the boys, the Ragazzi. Willie and Waylon and the Ragazzi. That was the original.
That's not how that song
That was the
goes.
original.
No. Did you guys realize it was podcast week?
Oh,
Wow.
fuck.
Snuck up
Are
on
you
us.
kidding me?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen,
podcast week.
Exactly.
Did we crush that?
Exactly, dude.
Fuck, dude, that's big. It actually low-key should be like the official podcast week based on the fact that we have a meetup coming up on Saturday.
It just feels like this is gonna be an absolute torch week of content. I don't know why. It just
Well,
feels
I mean,
that
it
way.
is getting to be like 100 degrees in Austin, so it is going to be pretty torch, whether we like it or not.
Fucking hate what's happening right now in this studio.
The ragazzi.
Dude, you're going to really hate it that people on my gram are calling me Jeff
Dude,
Bezos.
see, we're gonna have distracted Dave the entire
No,
time.
I'm
'cause
done.
He posted a gram.
Here, take my
He's
phone.
gonna be checking. No,
Take my phone.
No, you're a germ
I'm
boy.
giving you my
You're
phone.
a germ boy. I'm not gonna touch your phone.
We sit in the studio together. We spit in each other's mouths.
We did make out before this.
You
podcast
baby birded
started.
an auto to me.
That would be one of the all-time worst things to baby bird to somebody. just refried beans going from one mouth to the other.
No, is egg goated being like the greatest of all time as in worst things to baby bird? Is it the goat of worst things to baby bird? What?
Eggs are weird anyway.
I was just looking at the C translation option on Instagram,
That was a pretty dope caption I came up with.
and it just said Cabo is a movie, or was a movie.
Can I get a hat tip for this? I've
Yeah,
been
that's
saying
Will's
this since
caption.
Friday, dog. Like I've been trying to get this off.
To be fair, though, like someone has to use it at some point, and now like there's.
I don't think
next
any of us
time-
will ever be back in Cabo, though.
Never gonna.
Right,
happen.
but we can't sit on a caption like that for months and months. It's got to happen.
You can do film A.
No one's doing film A.
I just said we'll. All right, fine.
What's it?
I'm not going to fucking Italy for like a year, and Sally's already like planning shit and like making me watch Stanley Tucci every night. I'm
What's-
like, Sally, we're a year out of this.
What's
like,
the Italian word for movie?
Va bene.
Pellicola, velo, membrana, patina, or film.
Would you just shut up? It does. It's not all four of those words you just said.
There's different ways. You freaking gay.
Hey,
Was that pizzeria fight in America?
hey, did you see?
Definitely New York.
Did you see the Italian beach volleyball player?
Yes.
With this.
Yes.
Who
And
was
dude,
just-
I'm sorry, but to every fucking hardo out there who came at me for saying that I do an underhand serve and you put it in the air.
Hold on. Your underhand serve is not like this guy's underhand serve.
No,
Will,
'cause I'm-
this guy is skying it.
I know. But dude, this is a classic move. Especially amateurs can recreate this. They can absolutely recreate this.
Hey,
Have you seen what his serve looks like when he actually gets it in? I mean,
Whoa.
it's super
They show that?
impressive.
Dude, chill out.
No, come on. We're talking
Hey,
volleyball here.
freaking getting
he
it
just
in the
spins
smush room?
He just spins it. He hits it straight up and it spins, and that's what carries it over the net. It's fucking sick.
Right.
Yes, and to anyone out there who said that I was mid because I'm doing underhand serves in volleyball, playing amateur games, like,
Will.
I'm sorry, but I'm essentially an Olympian at
Will,
this point.
What you call this guy's serve is not. You don't call that an underhand, like a
Guys,
traditional underhand
I
serve.
think we're
Oh, what do you
overlooking
call it?
something.
It's never been seen before.
It's an
a new-
underhand serve.
Technically speaking, yeah, but dude, he hits it 200 feet in the air.
Well, you guys are both just you're burying the lead here. I just noticed that there was not pool volleyball in the Olympics.
Oh,
Because it's a leisurely game.
It's just almost like the top athletes don't play pool
There's also
volleyball.
not darts
Makes
in
you
the
think.
Olympics because it's just like it's a bar game.
You'd
It's
win
like
that because you just smoke darts all the time.
You're
You
right.
go to the bar.
Bar
Don't
is not
smoke
concerning.
cigs sometimes.
It's
You're new.
been a very long time.
No, has that thing landed yet? What's landing first? That dude's serve or that
that
punt out in
dude,
Lubbock?
that punt is still going.
Oh my gosh.
I don't like that you're not like riding for underhand serves right now.
No, I have no
I
problem
agree.
with underhand
He's
serves.
poo-pooing them.
My point is, what this guy's doing and what you're doing are not the same thing.
Dude, they're very close.
Will.
The ideology is there. He has to hit it higher than me because he's playing against professionals. I'm playing against my boys. So if I put it like a quarter as high as he does, I'm still just riding. But if you pick out the one person on the other side, hit it in the air, and make them think about it, you're going to win most points.
That's not what he's doing, though. Do you see how high this guy hits the ball?
Why is Dylan mansplaining what
I'm
this
trying
guy's
to find
doing?
this.
That's
I'm trying
not
to
what
watch
he's
it
doing.
again. I don't really care who's right, who's wrong, but I think this is one
The
of
one that was
funnier.
going viral on Twitter, he didn't even get it in.
I know, but have you seen him do it
The
the right
benefit
way?
of an underhand serve is getting it in every single time.
Have you seen him like actually get one in? It's quite impressive.
Ron, you're in the smush room, Ron.
It shouldn't be impressive. He's an Olympic athlete there to get serves in.
Hey,
I've never
Mike.
seen a serve like that before.
Mike, you gonna get it in the
I
smush
guess
room?
I'm not playing enough with you, dog.
You don't do
God,
that.
I can't wait to pick out Dylan on the other side of
Doug,
the,
he's a
on the other
mark,
side
dude.
of the court.
Doug, have you seen? Do you know what? Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you play in the pool and complain.
No. I'm talking about this Italian serve. It's just unreal. I gotta find like.
Dude,
the
they
good
call that
one.
gelato.
Why?
Italian soft serve.
Because it's ice cold.
That too.
It's tight.
I'm gonna find it, dog. It's gonna blow your.
Do they
shit.
still call out service when
I've
they
seen
serve?
it.
It's gonna blow your little thingy
I've
off.
seen it.
You have it.
Don't they make you say service when you serve?
I don't know. Like I've always like when they're in sports like that where you have like an actual judge. Do you have to call the serve out, or, like the score out
don't
before you
think
do these things?
Surely not.
Like you don't hear like Roger Federer at Wimbledon being like, "Yeah, 40-30." You got
That'd be
Novak
something.
like, "Wait, what? How? What is it?"
Novak would say it like in a real low voice so the guy couldn't hear it and be a dick about it.
Yeah. Then he'd like dispute it later in the game. Be like, no,
It's not what I
this.
said.
No,
It's not what I said at all.
no, you should have stopped it.
That's how
Well,
Novak talks.
I'm having trouble finding it. We can just move on.
Very
from
cool.
that.
Wow. Can't spell Dylan without a couple L's. Am I right?
Dude, don't. Let's not. Same with Will, dog.
Oh, that is true.
You kidding me?
Yeah, but you also can't spell Will without a dub. Oh, didn't think about that, did you?
Oh,
you didn't think far enough into that, did you? I'm sorry.
Can't spell,
Damn, dude, I
can't
can't-
spell chivalry without 7 E's or
That's
whatever
right.
it is.
7.
Something absurd.
And a big
Seven
C.
E's. And
Too
a
many
big,
E's.
A big ass C.
Oh, hard.
We got some
hard-ass C.
programming notes to get out of the way. First and foremost, Saturday, July 31st. This upcoming Saturday, Eisenhower's
God, it's gonna be.
meetup season,
It's gonna be a movie.
3 p.m. A lot of chatter about people coming out here. A lot of excitement, a lot of buzz.
People
Hey,
flying.
bring your
in for this.
sunscreen.
Yeah, if you have a spray bottle of sunscreen, I'm going to get a hit of that about 2 hours in.
Catch me not wearing sunscreen out there.
Cool, dude.
I'm just gonna stay covered. That's all. That's my point.
If you're not covered, please use sunscreen at our meetup.
Dude, it's gonna be sick, man. People are flying in. No cap, man.
You're not capping right
Did
now?
you stop? You learned cap and mid in like the last week, and now it's all you say.
It seems as if you confuse me with someone who would be capping in a moment like this, David.
No, I'm not saying
and
you're
I'm
even
just,
capping.
And I'm just absolutely not capping.
No, I think there's a little bit of cap.
It's like you don't know who I am sometimes.
No, I know who you
I would
are.
cap right now.
We're business partners.
Like I would cap.
I know you're social by heart.
Aw.
I stole your identity.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I opened up a couple. You know, on American Airlines, when they walk down the aisle and give out the credit card things, like, you want to sign up? Get 60,000 miles.
You signed me
I
up?
signed up. Well, no, I signed me up as you.
Really? Well, whatever you're doing, it's working. My credit is soaring right now.
Oh, I'm
so
making
thank
smart
you.
purchases.
Thank you.
I bought a timeshare in Cabo.
You're paying off the debt so you don't have to pay?
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man.
Dave, you could be establishing your own credit even further.
No way,
You
man.
know that, right?
I'm helping,
Thank you.
I'm helping my boy out. Hey, 2 weeks out of the year, we can go stay at Diamante.
Wow, whole squad eating.
That's sick.
Courtesy of Dave.
It's only 1 bedroom.
It's fine.
Hey, Randy, can you hit the AC down 1 degree for a player?
It's fucking hot in here.
Thank you. God, the takes are so hot that it just...
Also, go follow Circling Back Pod and Wash Media. Woo. Leave a review and 5-star rating. You guys want to hear a couple of reviews that we got recently?
See.
Amazing mindless listen. This is from HSG. I don't even know how to say this thing. Listening to this podcast is like clicking random hyperlinks on Wikipedia pages. No matter what's coming. No idea what's coming, but a great way to spend an hour.
Love that.
Valid. Rock Piece said, I'm rocking with the pod because they're rocking with me. 5 stars.
Dylan says he walks around rocked up.
Thankful Parent. Could have been any of us.
That's very sweet.
Thankful
name.
Parent said, I like podcasts. Some make me think, some teach me things. Some make me ask, am I living my best life? This is not the podcast for any of those things. Been listening for a few months and wondering about pre-workout Vizzy and being different. But I have kids and I like hanging out on the weekends. These guys are evil geniuses.
Very cool.
Is Thankful Parent like the most heartwarming reviewer name ever? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just nice. Nice.
I just like the guy who only listens when he falls asleep. He misses the second half of every single episode.
Well, Creed999 said spinach salad. If I hear Dorn say spinach salad one more time, I'm going to withhold my next month's Patreon fee. So
Hey,
help me
guess
God.
what, buddy? Spinach salad. Spinach salad. There.
We also have a dude talking shit. He was not thrilled with Sally's appearance on Wednesday's podcast.
Are you kidding? She brought the heat.
He gave us 5 stars. He said Sally is insufferable in the latest episode. 5 stars for Dylan and Will. -1 for Sally.
I listened to it. She was
Damn.
not insufferable. I thought she was very good.
That's still
Yeah.
9 stars by my count.
Not only was she good, I liked how I appreciated that she rode for Will in the battle for Cabo. She's like, "What about you?"
Thank you. Thank you.
And like I think on like the tier, like you could argue me or Will. I'm not gonna, obviously like Dylan's.
He's mid.
Well, Sally was great on that episode. I'll say it.
You're Madio.
You texted me on the side and said she was kind of mid. And I don't like it.
I didn't say that, man. I would never say that about Sal Gal.
Also, youtube.com/washmedia. There are rumors that it's not just podcast week. It might be Shark Week coming Wednesday night. So if you got a shark board, now's the time to take a photo of it.
And to be clear, this is about charcuterie,
Yeah.
not the...
CHARC. Isn't that what everyone assumes that we're talking about?
I don't know.
Patreon this week. We got Bachelorette tonight. Everyone get excited. 2 hours of our favorite television show.
I'm fighting a sneeze off, man.
Patreon.com/circlingback podcast. We also do Thursday voicemails. Go check it out. Patreon.com/circlingback podcast. I think it's time to recap this weekend in fun.
Hey, Will, can I holler at one of those tissues in case I do need to sneeze at some point?
Take it, dude.
Don't just throw the box.
Take
at
it,
me.
Very
dude.
What are
Mike
you
of you.
doing?
Take it, dude.
Just take the whole box.
Our
We don't
friendship
care.
is so
Just
mid
take it,
sometimes.
dude.
Dylan, if you want to step outside and blow your nose for the next hour.
No, I'm good, man. For the next hour?
Will and I want to talk Woodstock.
Yeah, we're trying to talk Woodstock, and you just...
I will leave for that.
You were never going to watch that documentary.
Absolutely not. Oh, Limp Biscuit, cool. Backwards Yankee cap, whatever.
You don't get it.
Fred Durst.
So much more.
More like Fred Wurst. Randy?
That's what they called me when I was eating that Wagyu glizzy.
Did you put a backwards cap on?
I actually did because
Yeah.
I was covering my bald spot from the sun.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
What'd you fucking do this weekend, dumbass?
Dude, Friday I straight up played golf, man. That was Friday?
Saturday. It's definitely Saturday.
Was it Saturday? What did we do? What did I do Friday?
I don't know.
I don't know. Man.
We had coffee Friday.
We had coffee
yeah, I
Friday.
saw y'all here. That was tight.
Randy didn't show up to.
What did I do Friday?
Randy's 0 for 2 on the last Coffee
Oh.
Fridays that I've been in attendance for.
Oh, Bay and I went to hang out with a couple of her friends.
Oh,
It was a little friend, and kids played, and we had
where'd you go?
some pizza.
Whoa,
Went
is
to
that
their
weird?
house.
Is that weird for Bay to eat Bay?
Yeah,
A little
cannibalism.
bit. Yeah, she was a little freaked out by it, but it was good. It was good Bay. Pizza.
Chill out, dude.
We've gone too
Yeah,
far.
we went
Yeah.
to their place, and it was a fantastic little time.
Wait, did
Low
they
key.
make pizza or order it?
We picked up from Home Slice.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, it was
good.
good. It was very good.
Did you go to the Smush Room with Ryan? Sorry, I can't stop.
What
Once
are
I
you
start
doing?
Jersey Shore, we were doing
Why'd
earlier.
you have to take it
This
there?
isn't Jersey Day. The
I
world
know, I
premiere
just-
Jersey Shore
that
podcast.
show-
I didn't
by
take
Michael
Bay.
Banter.
I didn't take Bay to the Smush Room.
I didn't say
David.
Bay. I said Ron.
Answer
Saturday.
his question. Do you take Ron to the Smush Room?
You took a box of pizza to the Smush
For
Room.
the
and just
record,
ate it.
Ron and I did not go to the Smush Room together. Okay.
Dude, that I saw a funny Jersey Shore meme. It was like, this is the Italian something men's basketball team at the Olympics. It was the guys. It was just it made me
I
laugh.
saw it too. It was good. Saturday, played golf with you guys. Kind of a situation.
Still
it was,
waiting on that Venmo.
It was super hot out there, but you know
You owe
what?
Dave $10.
15.
I held.
10.
I tried to pay him like in cold hard cash, and he said spend it on Bay instead.
I told him to buy something
He
nice.
says buy something nice for Bay. What a guy.
Did you buy her something nice?
Not yet. I will.
You could have gotten her some new Popeyes nuggets.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll surprise her. Saturday night did nothing. Sunday, big kid day. Big kid day. Bay and Lil Bay and Parks. We went swimming.
What if you're just listening to this pod for the first
Yeah,
time?
you hate
There's no way
everything.
you've made
Dude,
it this far.
We had a big time swim. They hit the slide. It was sick. Sick day.
They were just dancing.
Slide,
Dude,
slide,
it was
50
dope. It
slide.
was mega dope.
What pool?
Great Hills.
I've always said they have the best hills.
They're great. That's the thing about them.
Great Hills.
Dave, what did you do, man? Let's hear about your weekend, dog. That probably sucked, honestly.
I was with you for part of it. Got back from Cabo late Thursday. Oh, God, it was just a Caligula. Just reflecting on the trip. Just trying to go walk around as much. This is about as tan as I'll ever get. So I'm trying to get out in like public so people like see it because a lot of people
Look at Bronze Dave over here.
I'm gonna get a tanning membership. I'm gonna start tanning. You feel better when
Get
you
spray
tan.
tan, dog. Safer.
Yeah, but then you can't like do any like I don't know. Spray tan.
What if Dave just started getting spray tan?
I'm not opposed to it.
That'd be funny.
Odds you'll get a spray tan.
I don't want to get a spray tan, man. 1 in 40.
He won't even bleach his butthole. You think he's going to get a spray tan?
Spray tan is much easier to do than
Can you get
bleaching
it
your
done at the
butthole.
same time?
Probably.
Do they have a little like accessory that pops up and
I said 1 in 40.
okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1,
2, 3,
33.
12. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, we played golf Saturday. That was a lot of fun. It was very hot, and none of us played particularly well. But I drank way too many Dickalope Ultras, which they're can I say that? Like, they're not a sponsor. It's like drinking water. Yeah. They're the most
I had one Michelob Ultra on the course.
Yeah, because you brought your big boy cans.
Yeah,
I had 3 Dickalopes.
But I can confirm that I did have 3 Tall Boy Pacificos on the course.
Will just pulled out like a 24-ounce man.
That was
can.
not a tall boy. That was a Magnum.
Seeing your Michelob Ultra next to my Pacifico was hilariously bad.
My slim can?
Like, it was, yeah. I didn't mean to flex like that, but.
We didn't know that the course we're playing Lions. This is PSA for anybody who's about to go play Lions. Their little snack bars closed.
Yeah, bring your own beer.
And it's BYOB, which is great, but we didn't know that. Luckily, Brett did a little beer run before the round.
Clutch.
And I'm not complaining about the Dickalope Ultra. It's a great golf course beer, I'm sure.
You guys, despite playing like absolute garbage, I had a lot of fun with you.
Dude, yeah, we'll totally invite you to the next one.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You didn't lose any balls, did you?
No, man. Not one. It was sick.
If you go out there right now, there's at least 3 triple track technology Callaway Chrome Soft washed media golf balls somewhere around Lions.
Those are big time finds.
And they're in great. They've only been used once.
Yeah, they did not complete an entire hole before doing that.
No. And then yesterday was just low key. I mowed the lawn.
Swag. Shirtless or not?
Yes, absolutely. I'm obsessed with keeping the tan. I'm not kidding.
You have to.
Yeah.
Are you putting on SPF though, David? I'm
yeah,
asking you as
I
a
do.
friend.
I do 30.
Okay.
I was doing 50 in Cabo. I'm doing 30 now.
Okay. You should probably stick to that 50 player. I'm just looking out for you. You don't want to have to get something removed like me.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
Yeah, well, as people know, I did have a major surgery last week of getting my mole removed, and I thought everything was fine after the golf the other day, and I showed Sally. I was like, "Look, it doesn't even hurt," and I held my arm up, and the look on her face was like somebody had like done something terrible to me, and so I quickly realized that I did more damage than good playing golf with that wound. My wound.
Oh, okay.
My wound.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, not great. Not great. So I'm officially in recovery mode again this week. It's not great. Putting will.
Did she restitch it?
No. We just have it.
Did you glue it?
Maybe. Yes.
Did you use Elmer's?
Yeah, just some Elmer's.
Use some Gorilla Glue?
Gorilla Glue.
Untamed Ape.
Yeah. I just sprinkled some ape shit cuts on there. And it just magically healed.
Dude, Will,
sick.
If you listen to my lactation consultant, you just little breast milk on there.
Why do you have a lactation consultant?
We had one.
What are you doing?
They needed to consult me.
Okay.
All right, dude, your pecs have been popping. You might have something.
You got to
we
milk
need.
those bad boys.
No, she told me that her granddaughter got attacked by a peacock.
Peacocks are territorial. Dude.
Yeah, as her granddaughter found out, and like it taloned her, scratched her face, and she said that they healed it real quick with breast milk. It's a true story.
What?
I was told this.
I'm batting about 250 on lactation consultants right now.
I got to tell you, Will, some of them are better than others.
The discrepancy in knowledge between some and others is just vast, and I never knew that was going to be the case.
Well, the thing about them is they consult on lactation.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
People forget that part of it.
Lactation.
All drinking. Dude, this weekend was a movie.
Why is Chapo
I pretty
trending?
much did the exact same thing with the boys.
Chapo.
Yeah, Friday night, I actually went to happy hour with Brett. And I have to say that if you go to a local watering hole, a.k.a. like low-key like hotel bar vibe looking place called Fix, down near West 6th Street, and you walk in there with Brett Merriman, you're going to get treated like an absolute king.
Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like it.
Is Brett the king of the bar, like the hotel/restaurant bar scene?
Dude, but he does something that I have no desire to ever do, and that's talk to everyone that works there.
Dude, he's our biz dev guy, though.
I know.
We gotta have.
He's just built differently than me.
He met didn't he meet like the owner of Lupe?
Yeah, like, and I just when I'm at a bar and if I'm alone at a bar or if I'm with like one other person, the last thing I want to do is like just carry on a conversation. Carry on my conversation.
So unnecessary.
What just happened?
Don't you cry.
Sorry, I watched the Woodstock documentary and I just can't stop making songs in my head. Peace, love, man. Music.
That was a Guitar Hero classic song, like Guitar Hero 1.
Never played Guitar Hero.
Are you
Okay.
kidding?
Mm-mm.
How did you play Guitar Hero and he didn't?
I loved Guitar Hero.
I think you're just saying that so
I
it sounds
understand.
I loved it.
I understand why people liked it so much,
It was
but like
so
it just
fun.
wasn't for me. I
it
just
was
didn't
so
care.
fun for like a month, and
Nah.
I just got over it.
Nah. If I'm doing something that requires like a giant piece of equipment that I use in my living room, I'm doing DDR every single time. Dancing is way cooler than playing a fake guitar.
Could you not shred?
No. No.
Damn, that's
No, my
unfortunate.
hands don't work like that. Just never been a Guitar Hero guy. What do I have to do in order to get you guys to do something that I've also been doing this weekend in recapping my weekend of fun? That is watching The White Lotus on HBO Max.
I will watch it.
Oh,
Please
hey.
just start it.
Oh, I don't know, Will. Guess what? Maybe I'm 2 episodes in. How about that?
Well, it took you long enough because I was telling you about it like way long ago.
You told me about it like 4 days ago.
Meh.
God. Dude, I'm so in right now.
Isn't it good?
I'm waiting for something to pop off, though.
It will. I'm not worried about it.
I need it to, dog.
I'm not worried about it.
It's sick so far.
Are there any like notable actresses in this that I should know
Connie
about?
Britton,
Connie
David.
Britton.
Ever heard of
Oh
that?
yeah. Anybody else like that might be interested?
Dario, what's her first name?
Check.
No. From-
Alexandra?
Yeah.
No, I
her.
don't know if it's Alexandra.
Alessandra. What's her name, dude?
Alexandra?
We could just look it up.
It is Alexandra Daddario.
Yeah, that was a guess.
She's in it.
Nice Italian.
Molly Shannon is in it. She hadn't appeared yet for me. I'm only 2 eps in.
Is she playing herself or is she playing the her SNL character?
I'm 50. 50 years old.
No, I was thinking the.
Oh.
And then I smell them. that guy. That was.
Oh, and she just
I'll
crashed.
say it.
she
That was the
crashes
worst.
through-
That was the worst SNL spin-off movie that they made.
No. Corky Romano.
You guys want some cookies?
I love
We at least got that out of Corky Romano.
At least, yeah, it's
But,
quotable.
dude, I'm sorry. Superstar was awful.
I enjoyed Not at the Roxbury.
That was low key pretty funny.
Yeah, it was.
In all,
How many episodes in are you, dog?
Only 2. I didn't watch last night's episode, so I'm prepping.
Okay.
Saving it for tonight. So I
So
can
we're
just watch it.
we're at the same spot,
dude, can I binge
We're on the
it?
same wave.
and you're giving me shit.
Can I binge it?
Dude, that'd be epic. I also started the first episode of Ted Lasso.
Oh god.
Need a little more.
so much TV.
Dude, it's
right
crazy that it's crazy that you're never gonna get asked on a Ted Lasso pod.
Never. Actually, I did. I was on J.R. Hickey. So many screens. Rest in peace.
Oh.
now. That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
You know he can dunk on Dylan.
Yeah. Anyone can.
I mean, he can dunk, not on Dylan though.
I've been wearing weighted shoes for the last few months. My vertical is stupid right
There was
now.
there was
wow.
a dude at Lifetime yesterday wearing ankle weights, like as he like was doing curls, and I just was like, dude, this is amazing.
Oh my god,
Why don't you start doing that?
what's it gonna do for me?
Make your legs like a shred bigger.
It's not. It's just flat out not. Are you finished with your weekend? Like, what's going on here?
Who else is in this movie?
Baby, it's the freaking weekend, and I had me some fun.
Anybody else in White Lotus? Like any other actresses? Like maybe from another HBO.
Ooh, so you're talking about Sydney Sweeney?
I am.
Who's Sydney Sweeney?
America's Sweetheart? She's a bitch in that movie.
Oh,
she's
the
mean
daughter.
She's mean to everybody in
daughter.
that show. They actually nail the mean older sister role as someone who grew up with an older sister.
Her and her friend, they make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, they're mean. They're meanies.
They're
Hey,
they are
like
super
all I can
mean.
think about when I'm watching this, hey Panini, why are you being a meanie?
That song is woaded.
If you're new here, can you explain to the folks at home what woaded means?
Sure, it's the opposite of goated. Where goated is the greatest of all time, woaded is the worst of all time.
Damn.
What I was
Dude.
saying is that Panini
What?
is the worst song of all time.
No.
Is the worst case scenario
Love
for
Shack
you?
is worse.
Dude, Love Shack's not a bad song.
Love Shack is a really bad
baby.
song.
Love Shack,
Love
baby.
Shack,
I think
baby.
Love Shack may be my
Love
least
Shack.
favorite song ever.
Maybe love.
Okay, Dylan.
Shack. What's up, player?
Okay, fantasy football punishment. Do you guys play fantasy football? I do.
Yeah.
I'm in so many.
No,
leagues.
I actually don't.
You know I do, David.
You have to go to Panera Bread, eat panini while listening to Panini in headphones on repeat for 5 hours. You have to just keep eating paninis.
No, he has to stay there for 24 hours, and
Yes.
and each panini he eats, he gets 1 hour taken off.
But you have to listen to Panini on repeat.
I can't. I'm out. I'll just quit the league.
Blood in, blood out.
That's the terrible.
There's a
punishment.
buyout.
Panini is so
150,000 pesos.
How much is that?
What is that? What is that? What's a?
You'll have to do the conversion.
I don't want to.
I don't think it's that much.
I don't want to, man.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
$7,500.
Yeah, that's worth it.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, that's a lot.
That's
but
too
not
much
for
money
Dylan.
for your boy.
Yeah,
I'm not that rich, man.
it's a decent buyout.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as it sounded
Dylan,
like
I saw
originally.
you say you're not rich. I saw your new truck.
No, you didn't.
Cummins diesel.
I did not get a Cummins diesel.
Can we talk about Cabo real quick?
Jeez, what's there to talk about?
It was
man?
a Pellicula. We know.
At
Already.
DC Ruff on the gram if you want to check out Cabo.
I'm gonna like that from at will to freeze.
Well, I already liked it from at D Shivery. So
No one can spell that.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
4 E's. CHEVERERE.
When your family was originally like workshopping names, when they were sitting around the situation room, and they were like, "All right, so what are we gonna go with? What's the final?"
They weren't in
thing?"
the situation room.
like, and they
Dude,
were
it was
like,
a situation.
They were like, "All right, we're gonna spell it this way, but we're gonna pronounce it this way."
I've wondered this many times, actually. I don't know. I don't know
What
how
is
it
your
went
what
down.
is the country of origin for the last name Chevry?
France.
We've done this. We don't really know.
It's a French name. Yes, we do. It's
Didn't
very
we
French.
figure out that you were Irish, potentially of the Black Irish?
So my grandfather on the Chivery side, he was adopted. So the blood, who knows? I mean, yes, very Western European. It turns out. My theory is Black Irish. Yeah, that's my theory. Look it up. Look it up.
Yeah, I mean, people at home can if they want to. I'm not
Yeah.
going to look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
I've
It
got
says
too
that
many
your
tabs
last
open.
name originated in Ohio.
I don't believe that's.
Weird, dude.
There's
Wow.
a correlation with
Small fishing community on the lake.
there's a correlation with Chevre cheese, like goat cheese, some goat shit. I'm
Don't they?
goated.
That's
yeah,
interesting.
Didn't they call it woat cheese when it came to your family? though?
Stinky cheese.
Nah, dude.
Because you stink, baby.
It's straight up goat cheese, dog.
I'm more of a mozzarella.
Dude, it's French. You don't know anything about that.
No, I don't. I do know. Did you guys check out the Olympics at all?
You ever been to France?
No, I haven't. I flew into Paris.
This guy.
I've stayed in Paris to get away from my parents.
I've watched A Night in Paris.
Oh, me too. Me too, man.
And what I mean by that,
I watched it a couple times. Back in the
it's-
day.
that is one of the that does not hold up.
How do you know?
But she was such a
I
huge
revisited
name
it.
at the time that it was kind of lit. She was a huge
Oh,
name.
it was mega. It was a scene.
It was.
It was a movie.
I believe I watched it on LimeWire.
It was an adult movie.
Can I talk about something real quick?
Let's
Sure,
talk
man.
about
All
it.
right, I'm going to set the stage. So, Dylan, when did you go to Cabo San Lucas?
March
So, back in March,
2021.
weren't you calling it March Madness for your trip to Cabo?
Yeah.
Dylan came back, and all he could do the entire time was rave about a certain spinach salad that he got at the Nobu Hotel in Cabo
It's
San
not all I
Lucas.
was doing. I was,
Not only is it at the Nobu Resort, it's at Nobu, the world-class sushi restaurant.
Yeah. I saw Dylan.
thought I made that clear.
I actually saw Dylan right when he got back into the studio. He opened up his phone, went into incognito mode, and
Okay.
started looking up photos of the spinach salad, like in a different browser.
Dylan's
why would I
recommended
do that
tab.
in incognito mode?
Dylan's looking for tossed spinach salad on the recommended
Yeah,
tab.
and like Dylan's just scrolling pics, just getting. I could see his mouth just watering, and he said that this spinach salad was absolutely goated. And Dave, you actually had it.
I did. Let me tell you. So, first night we were there, we did Nobu. Check out at DC Ruff on Instagram. I did post a picture from it. The two palm trees. Just saying that's from Nobu.
Yeah. Okay.
And let me say that was probably my favorite meal. I'd never done the Nobu thing. I'm not a huge sushi guy. I'll go.
Well, you told me a long time ago that whenever it comes up, you always say yes, boo.
I don't know the ref.
You think about it.
I never tell boo no.
Oh, Nobu. Okay, I got it.
When are they going to put out new music? You too. Buno, The Edge.
I hate this.
Okay.
No,
I don't
no,
like
I did.
it
I had to
here.
spin it. Okay, so we get it. And one of the first things we did was get the spinach salad. And I ate the spinach salad. To come back from a trip and for your lead food
I don't
like
think that was the
experience
lead.
was the salad at Nobu. It was
You
good.
guys are blowing this out of proportion.
No, you. I believe you called it life
Cut the
changing
tape,
on
Randy.
more than one occasion.
As far as spinach salads go, which I understand that in the hierarchy of foods, it's not at the top. I
It's
understand
certainly
that.
not.
But as far as spinach salad goes, I've never had a better one.
I mean, maybe I just can't. My palate has not.
It was lit.
Can I
No, it wasn't lit.
offer a take?
Sure.
If I'm eating a salad, spinach is not the first choice
No.
of lettuce to go with.
I'm an
Ever.
iceberg boy. Everybody knows that. It's so icy.
That's what's up. That's
Iceberg
what's up.
stinks.
No, romaine stinks.
What's
Yes.
the one that'll give you diarrhea?
Romaine. There's
Yeah,
a
that
recall
one
on
is.
romaine
I don't like that
once
one.
a month.
I don't like that one.
If you think it's safe to buy romaine, just Google it before
This
you go over to that
podcast is
section.
anti-diarrhea.
No, I'm very anti-diarrhea. I'm anti-food poisoning.
Yeah, you're a survivor.
I do have $200 to spend at Sweet Green now, though. That's cool.
You should try their spinach salad. We could do a taste test.
The best way to make your customer happy after you give them food poisoning is to offer them free food that gave you food poisoning. I haven't used that $200 yet, but I'm going to do it at some point.
The best time to go to a restaurant is after they have a food poisoning outbreak or
Mm-hmm.
E. coli, because then they really got to clean it up.
Dude, no one talks about butter lettuce being like low-key, like kind of decent.
Why is it called butter lettuce, man?
Dude, because it's like butter.
What about the?
It was fine, Dylan.
What about the steak?
Don't. It was good. We did. So Alyssa got that, and I had a couple bites, and it was very good.
What did you get in favor of the steak? You're the red meat man around here.
Dude, I had. I can't even remember. I had some kind of shrimp dish. We did. We kind of almost did it family style. That's where your family gets to enjoy it. The whole squad's eating. Kind of like our business. That's our business mentality here. Everybody eats.
Okay.
If my young wolves aren't eating, I'm not eating.
True.
So no, I loved everything I had. But the spinach salad, it didn't make me rock hard like I thought it would.
Okay.
You made it sound like it would make me rocked up like you.
Again, as far as spinach salad goes, it's rocked up.
I just don't know why you came back from Cabo and that was the banner.
It wasn't the banner.
Why did you lead the column?
It wasn't the headline of the Cabo trip. We talked about what I ate, and I was like, "Oh, by the way, they have really good spinach salad."
You know when
and you're like spinach salad, and then it started this whole stupid thing.
You know when you're like,
That's what happened.
your writing professors like preparing you for like the state test, like the TOS test or whatever, the tax test now, and you got to do like an essay, and it's like a descriptive or whatever, or a persuasive, and you're supposed to lead off with your strongest point in the second paragraph after your intro.
You think I'm starting?
You let off with the spinach salad.
I don't think I did.
And I feel like that would have been somewhere in the body.
I believe
somewhere
the
in
Wagyu
middle.
glizzy was the headline. Was more of a headline.
I had
than
that
the spinach
too.
Salad.
And let me say, while it was good,
Oh, here we go.
my phone ran out of battery because I was too busy trying to film videos from the pool. So that's why there was no photo evidence of Wagyu glizzy.
Even if
feel
I
bad for that.
recommended something to you that you thought was life changing and amazing, you still wouldn't give me credit for it.
No, I would,
No,
dude.
you wouldn't.
I swear I would. The Wagyu glizzy was really good. It wasn't even on the menu anymore for some reason.
Damn.
I had to order off menu, and they're like, we normally don't do this, but Mr. Pesos, sure.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying,
Mr. Pesos.
aren't you gonna potentially be staying at this place? Like you're the third
Maybe.
and deciding voice.
Maybe, yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to go there. There's a small chance that we go there in January. And honest, I'd be lying if I said that it wasn't a driving force that I get to maybe weigh in on this spinach salad at some point.
Yeah.
Like I'm excited to go.
Very
to go
good.
Lay the hammer down.
You got to go live and just munch that salad.
Okay.
You're just gonna try and bury me, aren't
I hope
you?
should I get an international plan? I saw Kevin Durant was roasting some people on the TL for not having an international plan.
Was he?
Yeah. Some of the boys got off the flight and didn't have international plan. He was like,
Why
"What
is
are
he
you
my
doing?"
favorite player outside of Luka?
He's great.
He's
man.
awesome. Because he's butt hurt and he gets on Twitter and claps at people. That's all I want out of my famous people.
He's roasting the Ragazzi for not having an international plan.
Yeah, dude. It's good. It's good.
I wonder if any of them are still on their family plan. Like, some
Oh,
of
yeah.
us.
Nothing wrong with that.
It saves everybody money.
Dude, it hurts nobody. It stimulates the economy.
There's no one.
Dave, did you already bird dog shorts when you were in Cabo?
Did I? They were my number one top tier short to wear in the pool and around the pool. People were asking about them. How do you say bird dog in Spanish? Because people were saying that to me. However that's said.
I know dog is perro.
There you go. Bird pedo.
Pájaro pero.
Pajo. Yeah.
They're like, those are your everything pants, aren't they? And I'm like, yes, they are. and shorts.
Your pantalones de todos.
He's good. This guy's good.
Did you wear them into the weight room
I'm
there?
BN, dude.
It's a nice little weight room in there.
I didn't lift. You can probably tell. I
Yeah,
know.
we
My
can.
arms look a little big.
I don't know
Yeah,
why
well,
I
you
asked.
can't lift on vacation because if you go to the pool after a lift, people are going to be like, whoa, what's this dude doing here with these big-ass arms?
Exact. Will gets it. You
Who's
don't.
this guy in the bird dogs? Is just jacked.
Yeah, if I know one thing, it's that, like, thick thighs are in, not thick arms.
Yeah.
And my thick thighs look beautiful in these bird dogs.
Okay. Don't please
That's
don't.
not how
bark.
bird dogs sound.
Please.
Dude,
don't
it's
bark.
peak summer, which means bird dog shorts are back. These are the best and most comfortable shorts that we've ever worn, that have ever existed. They got a super soft built-in underwear. They're the perfect shorts for doing literally anything. Beach, golf, brunch, pool. They are the shorts of the summer. They even stole Lululemon's designer because they're just doing it better. They're doing it different.
Larceny.
Love to see it.
Damn. That's cold. That's cold-blooded.
I can't.
Snatched them up.
I know that it's like nice that it's like bird dog like short season, but like even when it's not the short season, like I'm still horned for it because like it gets to be bird dog pants season.
You love their pants.
Dude, it's an easy transition from the shorts to the pants.
They need to start making like I don't know, maybe I shouldn't say this, but like I feel like they should start making some zip off shorts, you know?
I would love to just zip them off. You mean like at the knee at like a 7-inch inseam? Just
Yeah.
zip them off and just throw them away like tearaways?
Damn.
Called zippy. It's like dippy, but like zippy.
Right.
Yeah, you get it?
Yeah.
Dude, you know Bird Dogs is back with one of their famous giveaways? You guys remember the nunchucks that they did?
Oh, dude, I
Is
saw
it the whistle tip football this
Well,
time?
now go to birddogs.com, enter promo code STEAM, and they'll throw in a free Bird Dogs whistle tip football. Remember those Nerf Vortex Howler footballs that whistle when you throw them? Yeah, they're the must-have beach toy of the summer. That's birddogs.com, promo code STEAM, and boom, a free Bird Dogs whistle tip football with your pair of Bird Dogs. You will not take these things off.
Woo woo!
I promise you. Dave, you made today's rundown, and I see that you have a new segment.
Bub rubbing little sis right here. I do, Will. Oh, before we get into it, can I shout out our friend Katie? Speaking of Cabo.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to shout out Katie. Is it Lux and Nix or
That's correct.
Lux and Nix. She I don't know how you describe what she does, but she planned our trip. Almost like a travel agent, but like way more
But different.
connected. Yeah.
Yeah,
She was on Sunday Scaries a couple weeks
I
ago.
too use Katie, and she's excellent.
I
Highly recommend.
wouldn't have had her on Sunday Scares if I didn't fully stand by everything she does. She makes your life really easy going on vacation.
Katie, if you're listening, tune out now because we have to get into our next segment, which is This Week in Jackin.
I don't think Katie's listening. Luckily.
Okay.
Yeah.
This Week in Jackin, Dylan.
So a guy almost died from a stroke after repeatedly masturbating, Dave? Right-handed man almost masturbates to death. Medical case study. The fellow redefined mind-blowing sex after he suffered a life-threatening stroke while repeatedly masturbating. Or hold on, I read that wrong, but I don't care.
No, that's
Now medical experts are saying he's lucky he escaped the ultimate unhappy ending. Who
Why are they
wrote
this
this?
guy
Why are they
just-
referring to him as a 51-year-old right-handed man?
it doesn't make sense. That's a sensational headline.
He's the right-hand man.
It wasn't me. It was the right-handed man.
The unnamed 51-year-old right-handed man from Japan admittedly enjoyed pleasuring himself several times a day, according to a new case study published by the Medical Journal of Stroke and Cerebrovascular Diseases.
They gotta
Journal
change
of
the
You can't
name.
call it stroke.
you can't call it the Journal of Stroke.
Yeah, you can't call it the Journal of Stroke.
So this guy was just beating the meat, and the meat beat him back.
That's what it sounds like.
It was like he was beating the beat up. Beat just came back strong.
One explosive self-love session
Don't
went
say
awry.
explosive self-love session.
This is a quote. It went awry when, after climaxing, the serial stroker was struck down by thunderclap, headaches, and severe vomiting.
I love thunderclap
Thunderclap?
subs.
What in the world? Who wrote
The Austin
this?
favorite.
Sounds like he was doing a little thunderclapping himself.
Okay.
Whoever wrote this just tried way too hard.
This is the New York Post. This is what they do.
I mean, yeah, they're not exactly known for their official reporting on things, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan.
What he's just writing for Time right now. It's like,
Yeah,
you guys know I
okay,
wrote for
guys,
Time before?
You guys have never been published by Time, and I can tell. It shows.
Yeah, you're correct.
I was on Reddit once.
Have you heard of Time?
I was their Person of the Year one time.
Have you heard of Time? Yeah, everyone has. That's the thing about
I
it.
was at top of Reddit homepage once. An article I did.
What was
I'm
the
just
article?
saying.
What was the article?
It was something with the Ryder Cup.
Dylan, what year do you think you wrote for Time?
2014 or 15.
So, okay. So they peaked their stock They peaked in like 2014, like May, and
Yeah,
like
so that's
now
when I wrote it.
now they're like about like halfway there. Like so, like you kind of tanked their stock.
Let me find out. I'll look.
I can't believe you were published in Time.
I just spelled my last name wrong. I left off an R-E.
Were you consulted as like because you're the king
Wow.
of frat?
Yeah.
You always say you're the Howard Stern of the frat world.
What's shocking is that Time was like thought it was they reached out to TFM and was like, can you write something? Like no one's doing that
you're
at Time.
Hey, you're fratty. Will you write this? I'm sorry.
How did this guy know that he like was in danger?
So
He was
September 24th, 2014 is when I was published.
so their stock has tanked since then.
You know,
How's
That's
that make
correct.
you feel?
I tanked the company.
let me say this. I'd like to say this guy was living on the edge, but it doesn't sound like he was.
There was a Dylan Chevrolet in Greenfield, Maryland, and
It was nothing to do with the story.
I just feel like
Literally.
that they're using my likeness.
How have you derailed it so far?
Jeez, it's messed up.
How did you even see that? What are you looking
Because I looked up Dylan Chevrolet Time, and that was like the top thing.
Okay.
Why did they keep this guy in the hospital for 2 weeks?
They're probably testing him.
2 weeks.
They're like, this dude's different.
Because he couldn't stop cranking.
think
No one cranks this hard.
Do you think who was the first doctor that was like, do we need to ask him about how much he's cranking?
Was there anything like, were you doing, they probably asked him, any strenuous activity, any exercise? And he's like, well, and I think he was indisposed. He had to like drive himself to the hospital. So I don't think he had time to, I'm sure he had time to put the piece up, but they're probably like, dude, what happened, man? And he's just like, dude, this is really embarrassing. But I was homesick, and it was just Jackapalooza.
Imagine like
Just Jacko Pierce.
severe vomiting.
That's not from cranking.
Is that the worst thing that can happen? Well,
No,
yeah, I guess not.
no, there are other bad things that can happen.
This happens though,
Yo,
man.
This is
You
gonna
got to
be-
crank responsibly.
This is going to become a bigger deal as people start working from home more.
Damn, Jeffrey Toobin.
Like Dylan for a long time. Dylan for a long time was like, "Can't we just record remotely for like ever?" And I was like, "Dude, Dylan, I see right through you."
Dylan did show his ass on a live stream.
True,
No, I tried to, and y'all stopped me.
probably.
I thought you did.
I was going to, and y'all talked me out of it.
No, I think if you ran the tape, you can see me saying, "Don't do it."
Yeah, I was going to show my tattoo.
It was patrons only, dude. If you're doing a booty shot, should we do a Washed magazine body issue?
You think I won't pop bottoms right now?
Let's do a body issue.
All right, bet.
Who's on the front?
Randy.
We did have this conversation in Cabo that like, what if I just dropped just a straight up nude on Instagram?
Do it, dude.
Like not even a subtle one. Like just like straight up. People are like, what the fuck?
No, there's not enough dudes like posting like sexy naked pics on Instagram.
Second time we've shouted him out, but J.R. Hickey did post an ass shot
True.
one time.
True.
But like, I don't know. I'm not judging him, but like, dude, if you're real, show crank.
That's something I'd like to touch nicely.
I don't want to see crank, man.
Hmm?
No one. There are no good-looking cranks. Nobody wants to see a crank. A piece.
You think these doctors, when they went into work, were like, man, would love to just get somebody in here who just nearly jacked themselves to death?
I straight up don't understand how they went from like how did they figure out that this was the cause of this? I just don't. It doesn't make any sense to
They
me.
probably asked, like, what have you been doing? Were you exercising? Were you on the Peloton? Were you in one of Cody's classes?
How do
just
you not
going
lie?
in?
How do you not lie and say that yes, I was working?
I've been working out real hard. I definitely was not masturbating profusely.
Yeah, numerous
Definitely not
times a
doing
day.
that. They're like, sir, why is your pen 15 completely raw?
I feel like you just have to lie the entire time.
Sir, why are your palms hairy?
Was
No.
that the rumor back in the day?
That's like
That's what your
never
mom
was the.
tells you.
That's what. Yeah, that was like an old tale.
Oh, hairy palms.
Says here the risk of death by sex-induced stroke can be compounded by taking cocaine, Dylan,
Don't
or
say
Viagra
Don't say compounded.
before the act, Dylan. What? Compounded?
I don't do cocaine or Viagra, David.
No, I know. Sometimes I think you're not listening, so I have to get
Blue
your
Chew
attention.
guy.
Whenever I need it, it's there for me. I'll tell you that.
Oh, here we go. This isn't the first time someone's had this happen. In 2016, a Bronx hospital worker allegedly died of a heart attack while masturbating to porn at work. According to police sources, that's tough.
It's a tough way to be found.
I feel like that's just because he had like a. I mean, I don't think the jacking caused a heart attack.
If one of us goes out like that,
What's the actor's name who died from asphyxiation while cranking?
David Carradine.
That's right.
Kung Fu.
Kill Bill. That guy.
Depressing.
It's tough.
Depressing.
Yeah, but man, it's not tragic if you die doing what you love. In
What
this,
is-
his case,
I just
cranking.
feel like you would like that one back.
What's
Pulley
history
systems.
doing to Kill Bill right now? How are we looking at Kill Bill?
Watched them. Feel like I enjoyed them to an extent. Have no desire to rewatch
Oh,
them.
they're excellent movies.
I
will
recently
rewatch them.
rewatched the end of number 2.
Did they ever kill Bill?
I think they're excellent.
I watched the end of number 2, and I have to say, it did bring me down memory lane a nice amount. I was very happy with what was happening.
Yeah, Bill died by the 5-finger exploding heart move. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that.
I don't think that's actually like a thing though.
Not
Five-finger
IRL.
death punch?
No.
What if there was a video of us getting in a fight on Micah's bachelor party in New Orleans, and you just see me in the corner trying to do that trick?
Dude, you just get
It worked.
Fuck! What made that dude's heart explode?
That dude's heart is just exploded.
No one has me making some dude's heart explode.
Nah,
in
you
a
don't.
fight.
That's just not going to happen.
I'll be more likely to put your heart in a blender, watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion.
You're just getting your ass kicked while you're trying to pull the move on somebody. Like,
You're
what's
like,
this guy doing?
Aha!
Just get punched in the face. Just get knocked out.
Dave, I did hear your song reference. That was very cool.
We do that
To
here.
a beautiful oblivion.
Hey, dude. Hey, go deep.
Rendezvous.
Does Eve 6 even follow you on Twitter, dude?
I don't want them to follow me. If they did, I would just block them. I don't want that shit.
I'm good, man. Would you stop? We're trying to record.
Sorry.
Can we talk about our friends over at Roback real quick?
Oh my god.
So the other day, I was on my timeline on Instagram, and I was bored, and I was like, you know what I'm going to go do right now? I'm going to go kill some time by watching every drone video that Roback's ever done.
Did you really?
Dude, they have the best drone person in the game.
The guy, whoever's doing it is just straight up gunning.
What I like about Roback is that they just do everything up. Like they're like whether it's drone footage, whether it's polos, whether it's moisture wicking workout tees, everything they do is just A+.
So, you know, they sent us the new hats, the white ones, the one that Dylan's wearing right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know how y'all were like, Dave, you don't overwear it. Don't wear it out like to the gym and stuff. You're going to sweat through it and ruin it. It's currently sitting in my sink at home, like soaking in soap water because I overwore it. That's how much I like
We
it.
knew you were going to.
I have had it like a week.
When we played golf the other day, as you guys know, I wore the Dino Polo. I left base house. I put it on. I left base house, and she almost didn't let me leave. She's like, "That thing looks fantastic on you." She almost just locked me in.
Like, too good.
Yeah, like
She didn't want you out there strutting that
Aren't
ass.
they calling you
Exactly.
Jeff Bezos?
uh-huh.
We were so decked out in Roback the other day that a dude literally walked up to us on the first tee and asked if we worked for Roback.
That is 100% true.
It
And then he
happened.
proceeded to play the front nine behind us.
And
wearing
not
a
only behind
sweatshirt.
us, behind us and the bachelor party that was having way too much fun and causing the course to be backed
That
up.
jacked dude in the group in front of us also had a rowback on. Did y'all notice that?
I didn't.
He did. He had just a white polo on, and he rolled his sleeves up because he didn't realize it, but the tiny arms are in, so he was showcasing.
Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing for that guy.
What
He looked like an
idiot.
idiot. He looked like an idiot.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
He was all long off the tee. It's like, what are you doing,
What are you
dude?
doing,
Just
dog?
put it out there
Wow.
220.
Yeah. What's your problem, dude?
Get a nice
You
little
carry,
fade.
you carry over 200, like you're just trying too hard.
You don't need any more than two.
Enjoy the game.
Head over to roback.com. Use Backer20 for 20% off any first-time purchase. That's Backer20 for 20% off any first-time purchase. Dude, what's Kanye doing?
It's truly hard to say.
So he had his release party, or whatever, on Thursday, so you could watch it, the live stream of the album.
Did you watch any of it?
I did not because about 5 minutes before it started, I realized it was only for Apple Music subscribers, and considering that is the inferior music streaming platform, I was not going to upgrade. I tried to do the free month, but I guess I already did it, so they told me I couldn't do that. So I haven't heard any of this album yet.
I've heard a little bit.
Internet Party's Brad said that by the time that their episode dropped, the album would not be released still, and he was absolutely right about that because if you go on Spotify right now, it's still not on there.
They're saying August 6th.
When musicians do this shit, when they promise you something, they don't deliver on it, which Kanye does, I think, every time, it makes me want to listen to it less. It
So-
pisses me off.
Kanye's always done the thing where he creates hype and he creates an urgency that people want his stuff. That's how he pretty much made Yeezys, the shoes, what they are. It It was all built on hype in the beginning. I'm at the point with him where I'm like, dude, the hype it's kind of old on me now.
If you're gonna do that, you have to actually bring it.
Yeah,
and he hasn't not been doing that.
And like his last album just sucked.
Is that the blue one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yay?
no, Jesus is King.
Oh.
Like I'm just not going to listen to that
No.
when I'm trying to vibe.
Like I have nothing against gospel music, but it's not.
Oh,
I don't want to listen.
do.
I don't listen to Kanye for gospel. I
You
just
side
don't.
text me about gospel often.
I want him to bring it. I want hard ass shit.
Well, we got Hove on this. Apparently, Hove recorded his verse like minutes before the actual live stream of the album in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, whatever it's called.
What?
That's the thing that gives me anxiety. These things are always thrown together, and like he'll like make changes like the minute before he presses submit
I
on
will.
WordPress.
If somebody wants to add a Jay-Z verse to their song minutes
Fine.
before, I'm okay with
I'm
that.
okay with it too, but it's like he's such a perfectionist and he overthinks it that I feel like he overdoes it. Like the last time he did an album, I think we can all agree, Life of Pablo was probably the best album he's done in the last 5 years, maybe longer than 5, 7
Yeah,
years.
7-ish probably. But yes, it was.
And he did the live
great.
stream. He did the whole deal, and it was a big production, and it delivered, right? I'm comparing him, and this is sad for both because I do enjoy the work of both of these people. He's kind of the Conor McGregor of music.
Wow, David Ruff.
Fuck.
Dude, put the take torch away.
I can't, and I won't. Even if I could, I wouldn't.
God.
I stay with the flamethrower right now.
Yeah, just everything's just charred in here right now.
Sorry.
I don't hate that comparison
And that's only because they've had like one
because we all
notable victory in like the last 6 years.
Everyone wants them to turn it around and get back to the old ways, but the hope is just dwindling.
It doesn't look good.
I think this album's going to be better than what we've experienced over his last few releases. But I have no faith that we're going to see it anytime soon. Is he actually living in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, or is that just a dude dressed like Kanye?
TMZ is reporting that he is living in Atlanta's Mercedes-Benz Stadium as he finishes the album.
And they're just okay with this?
I mean, I'm sure he's not like
If Kanye wants
living
to
in
live
the
in my stadium,
janitor's
I'm probably going
closet.
to let him live in my stadium.
What's your stadium called?
Wilmon's.
The Wilmonatorium.
Yeah, the
Wilmot Arena. But why is he
Now
not?
I'm
Why is
just
he doing it
overthinking
there?
it.
Just to be
I don't know.
weird, just to be
It's-
weird and unique.
Why that? Like, I get Atlanta is like culturally very relevant, musical scene, awesome. But like, I don't know why the stadium.
He's from Chicago.
Yeah.
Why do it in Atlanta? I don't know, man.
I don't fucking know.
Why
are you
be
looking
at a
me?
stadium? Why not go to a freaking studio, dog?
Why was he walking around the? Was that what game was that?
With like pantyhose on his head?
with the ski mask.
What is he doing?
Yeah, you don't have to wear the same outfit if you're living in the stadium. Like, just take it off, dude. What are you doing?
He's like walking up and down the aisle.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
It's also hot there, and he's wearing like a full jacket. Like, we get it, dude. You work for the Gap, and you have jackets and stuff.
If this
Like,
album,
take it off.
If this album isn't heat, I'm gonna be way down on Kanye.
You're gonna
And
be.
I'm already pretty down.
It's
on Kanye.
not gonna be. It's not gonna be as what you want it to be. If you think it's T-Lop, you're just mistaken.
He was walking around an Atlanta United soccer game. So
Those are lit.
don't get me wrong.
They
I'm
do
not-
sell out.
What if he just pops up at a Verde game?
Ooh.
You think they'll score a goal?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to do that to him.
I know, I
dude.
don't. That's Micah's thing anyway. I'm sorry.
They're never gonna score a goal in Austin.
They're having trouble. They're having some problems.
They're gonna be fine.
You got to score to win, Will. That's the thing about soccer.
They're gonna be fine. I don't know if they're gonna be fine. You can't even watch the games to hear it without having. If you have YouTube TV, you just can't watch the games, which is sick.
Very cool.
It is a little bit wild how hard it is to watch a game.
Easier to watch English games.
Of which I told you, well, I texted you from Cabo. I was watching some. It's like I was looking for something like a sport, so I put it on like Sky TV, and it was like 14-year-old dudes playing soccer. And I was like, why is this? And I'm assuming it was one of like the feeder teams for like Man U or whatever.
Probably. No, it was. I think you were watching like straight up like Mexican league. Like
They were no.
young-
This was English though.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, and I don't know why it was Sky.
I don't know. I caught myself watching some preseason games the other day with a bunch of players that no one cares about, and I was like, "What am I doing?"
We beat
Why am I
Jamaica
wasting
last
my time?
night.
Yeah, I saw that was on. I didn't have it in me to watch a full soccer game last night.
I was watching Olympic skateboarding.
Dude, what's up with Nyjah? How are you going to lose the first event, dude? What's your problem?
It's tough.
We're supposed to walk in and we're supposed to dominate these Olympics, especially in skateboarding. That's what we do.
I did watch the men's the other day, and the Japanese dude. They're all like young. They're all like 15.
Makes no sense. Do you see the kid that's like 13 that landed a 1080?
Yeah.
What's his problem?
I don't know.
Did it right in Tony Hawk's face.
Damn.
Hey,
I love having Tony Hawk involved in the Olympics. Let me just say that.
Dude, cool. Adam just walked in. A-Bomb. He got a new haircut. He got absolutely
you
faded
kidding?
up, and he's looking dope as hell right now.
Dude, the world is not ready for faded up.
I wasn't
Adam.
sure if he could get cooler, but
Hey, I do have a hypothetical question related to the Olympics.
Dude, let's go.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
So everyone knows that this year's Olympics are delayed by a year. Okay? So we have 3 years until the next Olympics. Where are the next Olympics?
In Austin.
Austin,
No, they're
Texas?
not.
I don't
That's
know.
sick. Okay, perfect.
I think it's in Columbus,
If
Ohio.
someone told you that you could win $50 million
Okay. Sounds good
and
so
what
far.
you have to do is qualify for the next Olympics. You have to do it based on athletic merit alone. What sport are you running to in order to make sure that you have the best chance at qualifying?
Probably badminton. I watched this Japanese dude's like the best player in the world yesterday, and he just absolutely steamrolled the American.
Yeah, I feel like you would. It's actually very, very competitive and hard to.
You know how hard the shuttle comes off the racket? 200 miles an hour.
But then it slows down to like 5 miles
Yeah,
per
it's
hour
pretty-
after a second.
Yes.
It's very strange how that works. You seen that?
Yeah, I was watching it the other day.
Fucking wild. I don't know. I need a full list of the events. Like there's handball, like some obscure ones. There's speed walking.
The walking one seems like that would be an immediate one to go to. But, like, you
See-
got to imagine there's some absolute ringers out there.
You should do vortex throw.
Oh, if that was an event, I would sign.
Did
me
you guys
up.
watch the 3-on-3 basketball, which is essentially just pick up basketball?
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
It's really bizarre.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know what I would go with. I've been thinking about this question all weekend.
I would find the least popular one, the one that like just a handful of people in the world even know about or play, and I would just go for that one.
I would try to find the least competitive team one.
You can sneak into the Olympics as not a great athlete. You can. It's doable.
Ooh, okay.
It's true.
What about, like, if you were the last man off the bench on a handball team?
Yeah.
I feel like that could be something.
Right.
You know what the one that I absolute, like the opposite, outside of like the obvious ones, track and field, basketball, water polo. That's
a tough sport.
I love watching it.
That's a tough
A little
sport.
over whistled, a little too many whistles, but that is intense, man.
I was good friends with someone on the water polo team back in the day, and I have to say that you have to be pretty built.
Core strength.
Dude, it's insane.
The only whistles I like are on my football tips, Dave.
Is that me playing handball? Like low key?
Let me see it.
It's not.
Dude, I'm soaring. Dude, that's me.
That guy's about to just bring it, though.
Dylan, do you think, like, since you don't have to be athletic, like pool volleyball?
If there was pool volleyball in the Olympics, that would be what I would go for. Absolutely.
Would you Italian serve it?
I live above the net.
Hit him with that gelato serve?
Uh-huh. It's not a gelato serve.
Have you guys watched any fencing?
Yeah, I watched some last night.
They have to wear
Watched
so much
everything.
shit. They have to wear so much shit on their body in order to, like...
They're getting stabbed by a sword, Will.
No, but they're wearing, like, sensor stuff. They have, like, cords hanging off of them. It looks like they're, like, Love Island people. They
Their
have, like, a
little
bunch of shit.
helmet lights up when they get a point.
Really?
But, like, if you look at the
It's
back
pretty-
of them,
it's
they
pretty
have, like,
dope.
things hanging off of them that are definitely powering whatever the sensor is. And it just seems really annoying when you're trying to stab someone to have, like, a Walk Boy Plus, like, just, or Talk Boy Plus just, like, hanging off your ass.
That is weird.
It's like the Super Soaker backpack.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just
that
seems like they would have a better system for this than just having a bunch of shit hanging off your best athletes.
Fencing.
If they had
know
an
anybody-
event that was lighting poo on someone's doorstep and then lighting it on fire and running away,
I don't
I
think
would
it's an
win
Olympic
that.
sport.
but it could be.
Do you know anyone in your life who's been, like, into fencing? Like, has participated in the sport?
No.
That's the thing about these sports, man. Like, only a handful of people
like
actually
3
even
private schools.
attempt to play them. It's just weird.
I feel like only affluent schools have fencing. Fencing,
Yeah.
water polo,
Yeah. These are Ivy Leagues.
polo.
polo.
That's not in the Olympics, is it?
Polo?
Yeah.
Marco Polo.
Water polo is.
Will loves Marco Polo.
I'm a
Dude,
Sharks and Minnows
I'm
guy.
sorry, man.
We We played that at your wedding.
I hate playing Marco Polo more than anything in the world, man.
We literally played it at your wedding.
I hate it.
Do you remember
dude.
that?
No, was I with you?
You weren't in the pool because you had like an upcoming wedding.
Yeah.
But I was in there, and I think some of your nieces were. It was actually pretty fun.
I love my nieces to death, but the one thing they do that just like kills me whenever I hang out with them is that they just want to play Marco Polo all the time. And I'm like, guys, this is a bottom tier pool game. We can do better than this, but they just love it. So I always end up doing it.
If there was cul-de-sac, tennis ball, home run derby, that would be my event.
So you're just making up fake sports that no one competes in, and you're saying that that's what you would qualify for to
That's
win the
what
$50 million?
That is what I played the most growing up.
Didn't you do a lot of chicken fighting?
No, I didn't do a lot of chicken
You were the
fighting.
base.
Do they have nutball in the Olympics?
I'm all about that base.
We'd be pretty good at that.
No, they have doorknob. Olympic doorknob.
We used to just play a game called Game On, and the person that called Game On, they'd just yell, Game On, and then you had to cover your nuts, and the person that yells Game On was allowed to punch anybody in the nuts that they could find.
That game stinks.
No, it was stupid. My buddy brought it up the other day, and I was like, why did we play that?
Bloody knuckles.
The fact that I have a child is amazing right now based on some of the games I played when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
We never did bloody knuckles. We traded licks.
Dylan has big Bloody Knuckles vibes.
A big high school thing to do amongst my white trash friends would be just a bunch of dudes because chicks didn't hang out with us, just drinking beer and then just punching each other in the shoulder.
What's wrong with
Like you wake up and your arm would be immobile. Like,
man.
dude, yeah, we traded licks last
What
night,
knuckle
man.
did you put out?
What do you mean?
You always had to put out a knuckle when you're
No,
punching
we
someone in
did.
the shoulder.
Oh, we didn't put out knuckles.
Oh, I always put out a knuckle to make sure that there was like
Well,
an extra little like
this.
What's your problem?
The key was to get him with this and like just kind of glance him, but it would go deep. It's stupid, very dumb.
I'm glad tiny arms are in because that
Guys
means
are very
people are
dumb.
playing this less. You know?
Oh God, did we ever decide what the answer was for your hypo?
No, and I still don't know what I would choose. I kind of want the backers to reach out and let me know what you'd choose.
There are
It's
some
in,
events that we don't even know
I think
about.
I'd try to make
totally
the handball
obscure.
team. I think the handball team is my best bet.
That's definitely an option.
Because if I trained for 3 years to be like, do they have a goalie in handball? No, goalie, you get too exposed. I think I just need to be the last man on the bench.
The goalie in water polo is just out there on an island.
Yeah.
Like what? That's the worst position in
Just
the Olympics.
treading water nonstop.
Just
man.
treading and like he's just guessing which way.
If I solidify myself as a glue guy within the handball community, and they're like, no, you just want him in your locker room, I think that's my best shot.
You're like a savvy veteran who just started playing.
Can you imagine like just them panning on the bench and just seeing a bunch of like Olympic athletes, and then just me on the end of the bench like drinking a liquid IV, wearing bird dogs?
You're just clapping, walking around.
But there's an event called Basque Pelota.
That's a drink.
That's a paloma. It looks like that. That's an Olympic event. I know y'all can't see.
Will would do
Listeners.
Olympic hacky sack.
Oh, I forget there's boxing. Canoeing. There's canoeing and kayaking. Cricket. There's croquet. What?
I don't know if these are actual still sports though, because I just went to the entire list and I didn't see any of this shit on there.
Is
dude.
breakdancing, wasn't that a thing that's happening?
They had to have taken that away, right?
Okay, yeah, you're right. This is only in the 1900s.
That would
Olympics.
maybe enter that, just pop, lock, and drop it.
True.
Dude, how sick would it be to do the croquet in the Olympics? You kidding?
Croquet.
Is it time to get out of here?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm having fun.
Yeah, we're kind of tired of hearing you though. That's the issue.
You know, podcast week is underway. It feels pretty good.
It does. I'm really excited for Saturday.
Me too.
Really excited for Saturday.
Bye.